Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Owen here. Today we're back with more of the Dwarves. As you may realise, last time we tried playing this game, it kept crashing on us to the extent where I just didn't want to try it anymore, simply because it was just getting on my nerves. Hopefully the game's a lot better. The game system's a lot better now. It won't crash anymore. I need to control these guys still. That's what I'm hoping anyway. So I actually enjoy playing this game, so I'm hoping it does finally work, because it was very, very annoying me. Okay, need to first break down these ladders and just make sure these orcs don't actually surround us.
Please wait a moment.
Well, you need to hurry up. We're surrounded. We don't have time to wait. I think that was my favourite move out of this game so far, maybe because it attacks everyone so far.
I can't do that yet.
Hurry up.
Wild creature.
Everyone get around here. Oh, never mind, that ladder's gone. Music's very loud. I don't know if you guys can actually hear me or not. Hopefully you can.
Please wait a moment. I didn't hit you very hard.
Oh, yeah, my guy's about to die, so I need to start getting some allies around me here to help me out.
Bites the dust. I can't do that yet.
The wall's defense as a whole is not quite well though, which is a bonus. And you've got one more ladder as well, which is nice, so things are actually progressing quite smoothly here. Ah, the ladder only just survived that.
Kill.
Down it goes. Nice.
Who's next? And again, I didn't hit you very hard.
That went quite smoothly.
Very good.
Just got hit by an arrow right there.
Simple as.
You wish it weren't so. But it is clear to you now that the city can no longer be saved.
To the side gate. It's our only chance.
There actually are quite a bloody lot of them, aren't there? We need to escape down that gate here. First things first, let's pause it and send everyone there straight away. Where's the thingy? Oh, they're moving, so I can't exactly control them just yet. There we go.
Yeah, why not? All right, huh?
Where are you? Okay, I can't control you just yet. You were there already. Nice, that works out for me. Alright, everyone's now heading that way. And that's everyone. Now I just have to defend here. Okay, enemies are too close, gotta kill some people. Which is simple enough. Tungdil, move. Is it Tungdil? Can't remember that main character's name here. Alright, come here. You're stuck up there, aren't you?
And what now?
No, you're not stuck, you're just flat out refusing to follow orders. Alright, there we go.
It's locked.
This is where the stream cut off on us, and that's where I gave up.
Perhaps we can be of service, gentlemen.
Step aside.
Are you thieves?
Certainly not. We are artists. People with extraordinary talents. Say, friends, as you clearly mean to leave Lithadania too, would you have anything against us joining you?
The fabulous Rodario.
Oh, an admirer of my skills? Who would have thought it? I am indeed the one and only fabulous Rodario. This worthy gentleman here is Fergus, the best Magister Technicus since human thought. And last but not least, the enchanting Namora, whose beauty makes the mayor's roses wither in envy. Perhaps we should discuss the rest when we are out of this mess.
You're the one that's talking, and that rhymed.
We have a long and dangerous journey ahead of us. I don't think you really want to join us.
Can we stop talking and get? There's like an army against us here.
That sounds like an adventure. And anyway,
A frozen army,
have
apparently.
seen that you know how to handle those weapons of yours. In these dangerous times, a big travel group offers the best protection, don't you think?
I don't know.
The orcs are still surging through the gate and over the wall. You
Are
decide
they?
that this isn't the right time for
It
discussions.
seems quite frozen to me.
Let's go.
Let's get out of here. We'll be safe with the firstlings.
Oh, it's you. You're the guy that don't like me that very
The splendor
much.
of their halls is said to be unrivaled. And I have heard they have fascinating contraptions, Fergus, that are almost reminiscent of magic.
It's open, let's go.
What happened to you? How'd you do that? I want to do that. We saved so much time. No, everyone got quite a bit of experience here. And it seems like these guys who joined us are joining us, because we actually get the chance to level them up here. Alright, seems like I can't buy you an ability just yet. Alright, where are we heading? Quite far away. It was probably... Do you take out the ore cord? Get some... Yeah, take out the ore cord. Let's get some experience here. And let's try and save a life as well, hopefully.
From Mithridania, you recover from your exertions around a campfire. Goimgar withdraws to a solitary corner. Bavragor devotes himself to his alcohol. And the twins get their smelly dwarf cheese out. Nemora and Fergus exchange hugs and kisses on the other side of the fire, while Rodario sits next to you.
Ah, a journey with real dwarves to the stronghold of the firstlings. I'm sure I can write that into my new piece.
I don't trust you very much.
We're far enough away from Mithridania. Perhaps we should...
Probably should have read them options.
Rodario jumps up and begins to gesticulate ostentatiously.
I think you have underestimated us. Let me introduce myself and my colleagues once more. I am the Fabulous.
We don't have time to look after a pack of jesters.
Rodario seems offended for a moment, but then he grins, turns away from the group, and raises his right arm. A jet of flame shoots out of his sleeve. The dwarves are startled and amazed by the brief spectacle.
And what do you say now, critical Mr. Dwarf?
You're a magus. I don't particularly like them either.
At the Curiosum, magic is my area of responsibility. There is a tube under his arm with a flint and a bag full of Lycopediella seeds. When he firmly presses the bag, the flint sprays sparks and the seeds shoot out. And there you have it. Magic fire.
Masterly work.
Is it
for
magic
us.
fire?
The
Just sounds like a
Magister
trick.
Technicus shows his appreciation with a nod of his head.
If they all have tricks like this up their sleeves, well, they might not be such a burden after all, Tungnil.
Yeah, but how effective can it actually be?
How are you doing for provisions? We don't have enough.
We are happy to share what we have. It isn't very much, though. We had to leave most of it behind.
Food is sure to be a problem on our journey. Winter's only just beginning to leave Wayan, and people will be keeping a tight grip on the stocks they do have because of the orc attacks.
We have to be frugal and organize as much food as we can. It wouldn't be much of a heroic story if we starved on the way to the firstlings.
I must congratulate you on your skills. Find it hard to believe that it's not achieved by magic.
Aha, thank you, but I assure you it has nothing to do with magic. Just alchemy and accomplished acting. We leave the sorcery to the magi.
Okay,
Don't
so he's not
mention
actually a
them.
mage.
There's no love lost on Andakai and her working iron tower.
You've met Andokai the Tempestuous? That is unbelievable. How was she?
She ditched
She
us.
ran away to the outer lands. A damn disgrace.
It's true. Andakai has turned her back on the realm and the rest of Girdlegard. She doesn't think we have a chance against Nodon.
If she had a backbone, she would have stayed and fought.
Andokai the Tempted Away. I think I'm going to have to rewrite my piece about her.
Do you know anything about the firstlings? If I recall the map correctly, we need to cross the first large mountains in the Red Range and then pass through Snowdale to East Ironhald Stronghold.
No one has seen the firstlings for hundreds of cycles, but there are many stories about them. Their craftsmanship is much vaunted, and there used to be trade via a narrow path that led into the mountains, but I don't think there is a man living now who has ever walked that road.
Our mission is to forge the legendary axe Keenfire and destroy the traitor Nodon. If you wish to accompany us through hunger, coldness, and danger, then do so. It's your decision.
How could we not partake in such a story? Just think what a wonderful play we could make of it.
If we survive. I was hoping to only resurface once we reach the Red Range. Instead, we have a long journey and a dangerous climb ahead of us.
There may be another way apart from the old trading route. A few years ago, an old man from the north told me of a place called Wackenstein. Apparently, there is an old path there, older than the dwarven tunnels themselves.
Legends and stories. There's too much uncertainty. Let's just see what the next few days bring.
Right, so is that place somewhere around here? Or camp? We definitely have to go through that then at least. Ah, so this is... So that takes me around the Orc camp. That's... I see. Well, I kinda wanna do the Orc camp. Anyway, first things first, let's go and take out this Orc horde.
The all too familiar stench of tallow and grease reaches your nose. You know what this means.
Bring it on, Orcs. Right, so main objective here is to kill 50 enemies. What the hell is that thing?
Please wait a moment. What's up?
You're too much in the way. You can't reach anyone. You just use that move. That helps quite a bit, actually.
Kill.
When it actually hits, of course. I just completely missed everyone.
Yes. What is it?
Uh-huh.
What is it? And what now? Oh. Yes, yes. So he hardly put up a fight.
I need to remember that allied damage can actually be a thing. So I gotta make sure I don't actually hit my own people, otherwise it's gonna end very quickly. Alright, 15. Things are going quite well so far though. Compared to how we used to play. We'll be dead by now. Hello.
What's up?
I need you here, that's what's up.
Disgusting.
You loop around, try and attack him from behind.
Huh? Huh?
Yes?
Take it personally.
Alright, hopefully I can take 2 of these guys out.
Don't take it personally.
I can, nice. Oh, there's another one.
Yes, yes. Yes? What is it? Yeah.
I can't do that yet.
You're so annoying, Tungdil.
Who's next? Ow! Another one.
Right, down you go.
Dust. Slowly, slowly. Hold your horses, all right?
No, I need you to kill people.
Put up a fight.
Oh, that did quite a bit of damage to our ally here. I don't use their names, man, because I can't remember what the hell they are. I could just look at the top of their names. Didn't see that there. Just look at the top of their health side.
Easy.
I keep forgetting I need to call my own people here. They don't just follow me.
Don't rush me.
Well, attack. He just stood there.
Kill. I didn't hit you very hard. Too easy.
Alright, we got 11 more people. We've got archers up here, of course got archers on the other mountain looking at it, and we've got whatever these people are.
Please wait a moment.
There's more than 12 here, that's for sure, so I think we don't have to kill everyone. You're surrounded. If you have to hurry up, you can kill these guys a piece of cake.
I didn't hit you very hard. Pow! Another one bites the dust. Yes. Who's next? He hardly put up a fight.
Please wait a moment.
Those guys are easy sorted. It's gonna take out these guys.
Who's next? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I can't
Don't
do
deal
that.
attack.
Kill.
Yeah.
And mission is done.
What the hell were those things?
Goimgar carefully pokes one of the dead little creatures with his sword, as if he fears it'll jump up and attack him.
Have you never defended your past, Simmerbeard? Those are Bognalim. Small, ugly, stinking, cowardly. Sound like anyone you know?
Goimgar looks angrily at Boindil and is going to reply, but Namora speaks first.
They are like little orcs. They are even more primitive and make up for their physical weakness through their sheer numbers. They live in caves all around here.
While the others talk about Bognalim, you examine a decorated ox skull that the orcs had with them. It wasn't made by them, and somehow looks valuable. You pocket it.
Nice, getting some treasure. Literally, every time I hear the word orcs, I just want to play Lord of the Rings again. That's all I care about. Okay, what does most damage here? That would be you, so you can have the earthquake attack. Nicely done. Head to this little town here, see what it has to offer us.
You're walking past an inconspicuous copse as Namora suddenly stops on the spot.
Wait!
Does that mean to say corpse?
We are not alone. Someone is watching us.
A trap?
What's a corpse?
Die, scum!
What are you doing? Why are you attacking us? We're dwarves too. We're on the same side.
I see honest dwarves here, but they are accompanied by scum. I will free you of it.
Oh, really? And what are you going to do on your own against 8?
You
Don't do that.
come here.
We said that last time, and the
What?
person raised the dead. And she's gonna hypnotize our party.
Brother, what are you doing?
Well, crap.
Boindil, what's wrong? Come to your senses.
It's no use. They belong to me. Now die, scum.
Try it. You're probably gonna kick my ass because you have most of my party.
Yeah. Why not?
Okay, I need to actually prepare my attacks here. You're an archer, right? You are.
What's up?
Yeah?
Okay, that's one guy down. It's probably the weakling as well that everyone keeps calling the coward. Oh, okay. Killing them quite quick. Oh, this guy's still alive.
Yes?
I am Boindar. Give me a hand.
Friends!
Please wait a moment.
Hurry for technology!
What?
Huh?
Well,
No, I need to move you.
Yeah?
Okay, you can't do anything just now. You two go up here.
what is it?
Let's go.
Oh, you're still alive. No, you're not.
Damn it! How many more of them are there?
Okay, you fall back.
On my way.
How many is that now?
Wasn't expecting this. Ah.
Just a second, still charging.
No, you're not. It's ready. I can see it.
I need some assistance.
Oh, well, you're screwed really, aren't you? Unless you heal like that, annoyingly. Okay. We killed her, apparently.
No sooner does the unknown dwarf fall unconscious to the floor than her control over your comrades disappears. You fetter and gag her until you know more about her sinister powers.
That was, I hope I didn't hurt you, Scholar.
It was as if in a dream, but at the same time, it wasn't. I heard her voice in my head, and although I knew better, I only saw orcs attacking me. You were the enemy.
Boindil goes over to the shackled dwarf and kicks her gently with his boot.
This is never a child of the smith, even if she looks like one. Those gifts. By fracas, there is something evil at work.
You kneel in front of the dwarf and press your axe against her throat.
My name is Tungdil. If I remove your gag, will you answer some questions?
The captive nods, and you pull the gag out of her mouth.
Geralda is my name. It would seem I underestimated you.
Your powers, I've never heard of anything like it.
Neither have I. I haven't had them for long. When I try to remember, all I see is black mist, and I taste iron and mud, and there's an elf who... Ugh.
Did the Alpha give you these powers?
When I try to remember, it hurts. Like needles sticking into my head. I am Geralda Bloodstone. I was...
You said something about scum when you attacked us. Has Namora done anything to harm you?
Not her, but her kind. Alpha.
She is a human. She only acts at being an elf in theatre.
In the theatre?
For the first time, Geralda looks at Namora without a hateful expression.
She must die.
That's definitely not without an angry expression.
Where have you come from and what brings you to Wayan?
I was on my way to the Free Folk. They are said to live in the middle of Girdlegard, without kingdoms or their laws.
The Free Folk? You mean dwarves?
Yes, dwarves who have left their kingdoms, voluntarily or otherwise. Not everyone has a place in their kingdom.
You instinctively think of your own plight. You are not a secondling, and won't be welcome among the fourthlings since you placed obstacles in their king's path.
Don't believe this nonsense, scholar. The Free Folk are just a fairy tale that people tell themselves when they don't want to stick to the traditions. Just look what good it's done Geralda.
Geralda prepares to reply, but then she holds back.
Enough talk! She is dangerous, probably crazy. She attacked us, we should put an end to her.
It's what you call amnesia, memory loss, a tool often used in stage productions. We don't know what happened to her, and maybe she doesn't either. We can't just kill her.
We'll take her with us.
She's too dangerous just to let go, so we'll take her with us. Remove the fetters.
You nip any objection in the bud and turn to Geralda.
Listen, don't know what has happened to you, but we are dwarves and we shouldn't fight against one another. We could do with your help.
The female dwarf seems just as surprised by your decision as your companions.
Thank you. I would be happy to accompany you. I am Geralda Bloodstone, of the Fourthling Kingdom. I'm sorry that I attacked you. It was a misunderstanding.
You realize that your decision doesn't please everyone. Boindil and Namora seem particularly upset. But they hold back, and you continue on your way, a slightly gloomy mood hanging over the group.
I'm not just gonna kill her. Doesn't matter if I annoy people or not. Maybe she might become an ally who can actually help. I think I might head to this little place here, mainly because I'm interested to see what it holds. Might be nothing, but it's worth a look.
You spend the night protected from the wind in a ruin, and are sitting around a campfire as the topic of your new companion's performance on the stage comes up.
Sleight of hand, speed, alchemy, and makeup can have an incredible effect. Namora transformed herself into an elf using the latter.
I also noticed your weapons, Namora. I've never seen such swords before.
Their names are Crescent and Sunbeam. I designed them myself. It took a long time until I found a smith who was able to make them.
She looks like a pointy ear too. Nature hasn't been kind to her.
For this absent-minded remark, Boindil receives evil looks from Namora and grins from the men.
Perhaps I really am an elf, and will bring you a nightmare in your sleep tonight. Don't be surprised if you wake up screaming.
For a moment, it seems as though she has merged with the darkness, but when you blink, everything is back to normal.
By the gods! Isn't she magnificent in her role?
There is no denying what Rodario says.
So, has she actually got powers?
The group isn't overly friendly towards Geralda, and this evening she's sitting once again apart from the others. You ask yourself what you can do to break the ice when you see that she has a phial in her hand. The phial is wrapped around with silver wire and has a snap lock. The liquid in it is black. Geralda opens the lid and takes a big swig. As she puts down the bottle, a smile flits across her face, followed by a short expression of deep satisfaction. It is the first time that you have seen a positive emotion on the face of the somber dwarf.
Is it medication?
Is that medicine?
Yeah, figures.
No.
Oh.
It's... I don't know either. If I don't drink it, I have a longing for it. It gets stronger and stronger until I can't stand it anymore. When I drink it, the longing disappears, and I feel rested and strong.
And when the phial's empty?
I don't know. I don't know where I got the drink from, let alone what it is.
Then why are you drinking
But
it?
if I don't drink it, fracas give me strength. I think I would go crazy or die.
Is it
Geralda
drugs?
plays with the phial, lost in her thoughts, as if she were trying to remember where she saw it for the first time.
Something's definitely going on with this girl.
The size of the fields and the farmsteads grow as you get closer to Valenciensis, the old border city in the north. The old city wall is much too small for the size of today's settlement. Everywhere little cottages, and even the odd magnificent estate, extend beyond the wall.
Valenciensis. This city is home to the Grand Archive. There are countless works from all over Girdlegard here. I wonder whether we'll be allowed to go in.
You try to gain access to the city, but the guards on the wall are unyielding. The Orc armies in the south and the movement of the Perish land has prompted the city council to lock Valenciensis up.
So it seems like we've been
You
getting
try
it
not
for
to
a
show your
while.
disappointment, but Boindil looks at you curiously.
Is a house full of dusty books really that important, scholar? That's no place for a dwarf.
There are also books by dwarves and about dwarves in that archive. They've practically got everything that has ever been written. They've even got notes on the races of Girdlegard, singularities and oddities, by M.A. Het.
A book about dwarves? That really can't be any good at all.
You leave the impressive city of Valenciensis behind you and continue on your way.
Alright, so long story short, that was a complete waste of time. So, might go back here? Maybe be built? Hopefully. Yeah, go here, then down here. Hopefully that helps us out. I'm glad there's no more of them
As
mini...
on the previous
okay,
evening,
spoke too soon.
Bavragor sits apart from the others. But tonight, he waves you over.
Smeralda, my sister. You want to know what happened, right?
You nod and sit down.
What?
She followed Boindil into battle. We tried to talk her out of it, but she was as unyielding as a mountain. Then came the day when the High Pass was attacked.
Bavragor drinks from his liquor.
He killed her. Blinded by the frenzy of battle, he thought she was one of the enemy. I can never forgive him. He killed my sister. Could you?
You inevitably remember the loss of Lot Yonan, Frala, and her children. You remain sitting in silence, each of you deep in thought. Boendal approaches, having either heard you or guessing what you were talking about.
His fierce life forge is a curse. He thought the orcs had robbed him of his love, and the ire came over him. Sometimes he calls her name in his dreams. Oh, he'd never admit it, but he suffers just like Bavragor. He too loved her.
The stonemason doesn't react, so you and Boendal go back to the others by the fire.
Damn. This guy, that sucks.
Your path leads you to a small fishing village on the banks of Lake Anteria. The villagers are busy and don't pay you much attention, apart from a fisherman on a boat who nods at you before returning to his nets. You can just about make out a jetty on the other side of the lake.
So maybe we'll be able to get over.
Excuse me, my name is Tungdil. Can you ferry us across to the other side?
The fisherman looks across the lake to the jetty on the other side, before turning back to you.
Say I know.
Oh, you're polite. I like that. Samuel is my name. I'll ferry you across for 10 provisions or 20 gold, whichever you prefer.
20 gold, we've got plenty of gold.
You give Samuel the gold, and after a long discussion with the dwarves in the group, you follow him onto the boat. The dwarves literally leap out of the boat as soon as you reach dry land.
We could
No,
have
they
died.
can't swim, can
I
they?
hope it was worthwhile, Scholar.
They either can't swim or they're just terrified of water. That was not 20 gold you just took off me then.
A two-story tavern sits on the corner of a crossroads. The snow around the building has been cleared away, and a warm light is coming from inside. The sign above the door reads, Minstrel Castle.
Minstrel Castle? That sounds promising.
Well, let's look at the surroundings first.
The old building has nothing in common with a castle. It seems rather nondescript. A simple tavern for simple people.
Finally! Time for ale! My throat is completely parched.
As much as I hate agreeing with you, I too can hardly wait.
You enter the tavern with Bavragor and Boindil in front. On first impression, the interior is as inconspicuous as the outside. But when you take a closer look, you spot a couple of paintings of minstrels in front of a castle, a small stage that, judging by the dust, is only very rarely used, and a lute hanging on the wall behind the bar. There are not very many guests on the ground floor, perhaps a dozen, and most of them belong to a group of mercenaries who have retreated into the far corner. You sit at a table, and after a while you are brought the ale that Boindil has ordered. You go to the bar where the landlady is working and sit on a stool. The landlady, a stout, middle-aged woman with long hair tied in a ponytail, looks up briefly but says nothing.
Say, why is the tavern called Minstrel Castle? It doesn't look much like a castle.
Oh, you don't know the legend, dwarf.
One of the guests next to you at the bar takes up your question.
There was a castle here once. No one knows its name anymore, so everyone just calls it Minstrel Castle. Once upon a time, a king lived in that castle. He had many subjects and an enchanting queen. But one day a young minstrel came along and sang of wonderful far-off lands, and the subjects began to complain about their own lives. So the king sent for the singer to hear for himself. He came and sang a wonderful love song, and the king began to be scared. He thought that the minstrel wanted to steal away his queen. Without flinching, he drew his sword and struck the boy down. His father heard of this. He was himself a singer. And so he went to the king and played a terrible song, a curse. The king was to vanish in silence, and no one was to remember his name.
And that's what happened. No one remembers the name of the king or his castle. Make of it what you will. The story's certainly well known enough in the area to give Arin its name.
Fair enough. Let's buy some provisions here. I don't know why I struggle so much to say that word. Increase the amount of damage of all attacks by 100%. I would take that. The hero deals more damage for a while. The damage received has 50% chance of reducing the damage by 80%. Maybe? Save it for now.
You nod at the landlady as you slip off the bar stool, and she nods back.
Awkward.
Bavragor and Boindil, who are absorbed in a drinking competition, have to be practically dragged out of the tavern. But in the end...
See, they said they hate each other, but they do the
your
shit like
journey.
that, and that's to get along well. I'm so confused. Unless it's probably the journey. Probably trying not to get in each other's way. Probably just trying to
You
coexist.
discover some ancient ruins and an orc camp in a gorge. A small group of Bognalim is moving between tents, piles of rubbish and cages. In one of the cages, you think you can make out some movement.
Charge the camp.
They're coming out the holes.
You there! My bag! Over there! Quick! You'll have to smoke them out!
Okay, why's your bag so important? First things first, though, our guy is absolutely really weak. So let's try and put... Never mind, apparently we don't have the mask. I'm sure I bought the mask. It's definitely not there. Is it gone? Oh, crap, where's it gone? Well, wasted money on that one, that's for sure, unless it's just an auto thing. Happens automatically for everyone.
Grenades!
Oh,
Throw
hello.
them into the holes, that ought to stop the little beasts.
Alright, attack, where's the holes? What's going on? Okay, there's the holes, there's one hole at least.
Yeah! Yeah!
I can't do that yet! Please wait a moment!
Hurry up, dude.
What is it?
And again!
Alright, this ain't going so well. Maybe I should just went for the orc camp.
Welcome to the future!
I need help over here! Quickly!
So is everyone. Why is everyone split up?
They're hitting me pretty hard!
Oh, you can just stop bitching. How do we destroy the camps? I picked up the grenades, but I won't let me do it.
Victory for technology!
Come on, Boydale. Boing, Tungdale.
Some mistake.
Alright, clearly gonna lose this one, but let's at least try and figure out what we have to do before we die. Or nothing, I think the game just crashed.
Too many enemies.
Maybe pick up the bloody grenades
I
then.
need some help.
I don't know what the hell is going on, I really don't.
What?
Yes?
Grenades are there, but for some reason I can't pick them up.
They're hitting me pretty hard!
Fergus. Love you.
Vile creature! And again! Vile creature!
Tungdale's taken out quite a lot of them though. Unfortunately, that means nothing if we can't destroy the damn gate, the damn cave.
Vile creature! And again!
I'm probably just wasting time here, to be honest.
Killed!
I love how now is the time you suddenly start getting your abilities back really quick.
And again! Killed!
Oh yeah, so I'm completely wasting time. Is something I have to equip or what?
On my way.
So I try and pick these up, but apparently the game just says no. Pick up the damn grenades, otherwise how the hell am I meant to do this mission? I don't know, but it's quite annoying now, to be honest. I can't even attack anymore without even interacting with the damn bag. Just die, Tungdale. You're wasting time now.
It can't end like this!
Finally. Oh, is that some there? I'm being such an idiot.
I didn't hit you very hard!
And I'm still being an idiot because I completely missed. I am so sorry, guys. I am just that dumb. Okay, only Tungdale can use them. So which... Come on, Tungdale. Move.
As good as that. Understood. And again!
Okay, gather everyone around. Where's the other gate? Other cave. I keep saying gate. So much easier. I was such an idiot. Alright, there's another cave over there.
I didn't hit you very hard! Too easy!
Gather everyone around here. Try and take some of these guys out now. That's until I find where the other cave is.
I can't do that yet!
I want to say that's the cave, but I don't see how they're possibly getting out of that cave. Unless it's somewhere up the cave up there. I can't see it anywhere.
On my way.
Jump! Why didn't you do? Why didn't you do what I tell you to do for a change, Twindale? Get the hell up!
Of course!
Alright, just keep clicking there, so try and get it moving.
Of course!
Oh! Never mind, I'm being an idiot, the caves are down. Okay, you try and stay out of the way as much as possible and let yourself heal. You do the same. Oh, you can't do the same, you're completely surrounded. Whoever's in this cage better be worth the saving.
A bit too much for you, was I? I didn't hit you very hard.
Oh, it's working out. Okay, you stay over here. I need you to heal, and that's to stay, yeah? Stay.
Yes.
I need to get you free so I can actually keep you away.
A bit too much for you, was I? Kill. Slowly, slowly.
No, quickly.
And again. Hold your horses, all right? Slowly, slowly.
Oh, fine, die. Be my guest.
Kill. And again.
Now you stay over here.
Very hard.
Ah, that was a lot easier now that I knew what I was doing.
Very impressive, I must say. Let me out, my friends.
No, you're in there for a reason. It caused me a lot of bloody trouble. Probably should have just took my chances with the main camp. Alright, what's better here? Whirlwind's better. And do 25% more damage. Go for this one. How long have you had a shield for? Oh wow, that was leveling up. Definitely this one. That does a lot of damage. And damage is what I need right now. I like that. Okay, can't do anything just yet. Sweet, let's go and let this guy out. So what benefit do you have for me?
Thank you. Have you seen Helga? Helga? Helga! Where are you?
Okay, is that it?
Hello. I am Tungdil Goldhand. These are my companions Boindil, Boendal, Rodario, Fergus and Namora, Bavragor and Goimgar.
Have you seen Helga?
Nope.
No, we haven't. If you don't mind me asking, what is your name?
Call me Ensign and drop the pleasantries.
Oh wow, okay.
If I may, who is this Helga?
Helga? Where?
I don't know. I just wanted to know.
Helga is my wife. Didn't I mention that? We came here together, but then the orcs came and she was gone. Do you think she might have gone home? Helga!
You
I don't
have
think
a
this guy's
dark
already
notion
here.
of what might
Or
have
there.
happened to Helga, but as you have no proof, you'd rather say nothing.
If you see her, you'll let me know, right?
Sure.
I wanted to thank you. Your grenades really helped us.
Yeah, if I knew what I was doing the
Grenades?
first time.
Oh, yeah, no problem. I used them to break up boulders, but I ended up attracting these pests. Who was to know there are Bognolum around here? And as if that weren't bad enough, along came the orcs and took me ox skull. Gosh! And Helga, where is Helga?
We don't know.
What brings you to these parts, Ensign? It's not exactly the nicest of places.
Aren't you here for the festival? The unbelievable Wackenstein Festival. My wife and I desperately wanted to see it for ourselves. The Blind Guardian, the statue over there, is the key. He calls people from far and wide to the festival. I finally found some information in the archives of Virunciensis as to how the Guardian is activated.
Do you know anything about a secret passage through the mountains?
Guessing it's through him,
Secret
yeah?
passage? No, can't say I do. But they say that when the blind guardian awakens, then people will come to the festival from all corners of the world. Maybe they'll come from the mountains too.
So what have you found out about the festival, Henson?
You see that statue? That's the blind guardian.
Yeah, we found this
You
bit.
could call him the patron saint of Wackenstein. They say that when the festival begins, then the revelers heed his call from all corners of the earth. According to my research, we need 3 things to start the festival. A burning ox skull, the fire-eater bell, and vervain. I actually had it all, but, well, then the orcs came.
It should be easy to find an ox's skull. All we have to do is find a butcher.
Oh, it can't just be any old ox skull. It needs special decorations and engravings. Took me weeks to prepare that skull. Then the orcs came and took it. Must have thought it had some value.
Can't we just go after the orcs?
Stone the crows, you already have it.
Oh, okay.
Excellent. That is a good omen.
Please say how do you write them?
Oh, that's simple. The ox skull must be set on fire.
You're not sure what kind of celebration needs a burning ox skull, but the mission doesn't sound too difficult.
Not at all.
Where will we find the fire eater bell, and what kind of a name is that anyway?
Varenciensis. I tracked you down to a collector who lives outside the city in an estate on the south wall. According to the legend, the bell was mounted in a black tower. The tower caught fire. The bell fell down and smothered the source of the fire. Now, I'm sure you can work out the rest. The ringing of the bell opens the way for the blazing fire in our souls. At least that's what is written.
Varenciensis. So what are we waiting for? We'll visit the collector and...
It would be best if you went without me. I have some things to prepare here.
Vervain, doesn't that grow in Ergon? It's a hell of a long way from here.
Ha! Don't worry. I have a bag, where, just a minute. It's gone.
You lost it?
Well, lost. I mean, you know, briefly mislaid, perhaps. It must be here somewhere.
You're worthless.
To begin the festival, we need the ox skull, the fire eater bell, and the vervain, right?
Exactly. Then we need to set the skull on fire, ring the bell, and burn the herbs. And then it happens.
You sound like you have an asthma
You're quite
attack.
sure you're wasting your time. A huge festival in the middle of nowhere. But you pin your hopes on there being a spark of truth in every story, and that somehow a path will open up through the mountains when you carry out the old ritual.
To begin the festival, we
I've
need...
already done this bit.
You're quite sure you're wasting your time.
To begin...
Oh, come on.
See
There
you
you go.
later.
Let me...
So you said the bag might be around here somewhere, yeah? To have a quick look, see what we can find. So I'm assuming we
A
pull
bracket in which
this.
you could hang something. Must be for the bell that Henson mentioned.
So opening this gate is going to be a massive annoyance.
Henson said the herbs should be burned in a bowl. This must be the bowl he meant. Now we just need the herbs.
I don't see anything around here though. Can't talk to anyone, so let's just leave this area and hopefully see what happens. Oh, hello.
Ah, that must be Henson's bag of herbs.
Oh, nice. So all we need to get is one more thing. Alright guys, I've been recording this episode for nearly an hour now. So gonna be ending this episode here. If you want to see more, leave it in the comments below, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, take care, thank you all so much for watching.